Okey. Hari ni kita panggil press conference ni sebab ada perkara-perkara yang salah difahami oleh pihak media. Saya harap dia tak sengaja tersalah faham sebab apa yang terkeluar dalam perbicaraan semalam amatlah jelas. Tetapi satu perkara yang hari ini saya lihat di dalam surat khabar, semua surat khabar, termasuk media sosial, satu perkara yang amat meruncingkan ialah kononnya Datuk Seri Najib baru tahu bahawa wang yang diterima beliau iaitu 42 juta itu sebenarnya bukan datang daripada duit Arab, duit donation Arab, tetapi datangnya dengan tidak cara direct daripada SRC dan what is the other company? Ihsan Perdana. Ya. Jadi saya nak terangkan di sini, saya terangkan dalam dua-dua bahasa. Nak tanya soalan pun boleh tanya dalam dua bahasa ni. Ya. Perkara yang jelas dan hari ini diperjelaskan lagi ialah Datuk Seri daripada mulanya menerima duit Arab ini tidak ada langsung pengetahuan yang lain selain daripada bahawa duit ini daripada Arab Saudi sebagai derma daripada King Abdullah daripada Arab Saudi. Dan pengetahuan beliau berkenaan dengan perkara ini wujud hingga ke tarikh-tarikh yang lampau baru ini, hingga ke perbicaraan. Tetapi bila ditanya soalan berkenaan dengan sama ada beliau boleh menerima hakikat yang duit ini bukan daripada negeri Arab Saudi oleh sebab keputusan Mahkamah di kes jenayah SRC, beliau menjawab kalau mengikut keputusan Mahkamah itu satu perkara yang lain. Tetapi dalam pengetahuan beliau ke hari ini, beliau percaya duit yang beliau terima semuanya, bukan saja 42 million, semua yang beliau terima adalah wang ataupun dana sumbangan derma daripada Arab Saudi. That one you must be very, very clear. Okay, because he repeated this many times. Ya. Jadi bila you cross-examine him, he would have to accommodate your question in order to answer. Okay, tetapi dia tak pernah kata dia telah pun mengabaikan apa yang beliau percaya sebagai wang donation dari sumbangan daripada Arab Saudi. That one is very clear. Today he repeated himself. Alright? Tetapi semalam saya lihat dan hari ini saya lihat banyak media-media yang telah tersalah report. Mungkin satu yang buat salah semuanya ikut. Ya, mungkin lah. Ya. Jadi dari segi itu saya nak tekankanlah perkara yang mustahak. What is the second one yang Datuk? Okay. Itu saja yang kita nak memperjelaskan. Dan kedua soalan berkenaan dengan, you remember the issue. Can a Prime Minister, Minister of Finance micromanage or even macro-manage any GLC, termasuklah SRC dan juga 1MDB. Dia kata you cannot do it. You can only manage in terms of policy. Bila policy decision is referred to him, he can make a policy decision that has got relevance to security and as well as the direction that the company ought to take. But never micro or micro management. That is left, according to him, management and the board of directors. Ketiga, very important, dia kata, just because the Prime Minister or the Minister of Finance say, can you expedite this process of the loan, it doesn't mean that you neglect all the due process. Dia kata that will be insane dan juga bodoh. if anybody were to interpret it like that. Because there are many things, they kata, this is not the only thing. So many things that has been expedited. You know, government works like that. If you leave the government alone, they take their own time. They'll process it and finally it'll come out. But if there is certain thing urgent, there's nothing wrong for the Prime Minister or the Minister of Finance to say, can you expedite? Because there is a deadline. But that can never be equal. That's what he said. You don't equate expediting to abandoning due process. Okay? These are the three things I want to convey to you.
I think there's one more point,
yes.
which was Lawyer Kwan has been emphasizing since yesterday and today was clear,
Yes.
about the approval, Datuk Seri's role to approve or to initiate. And
right.
He kept on saying, but it's very clear.
Yeah, he said his power is that of veto,
right,
but never to initiate what ought to be a decision-making process of management and the board. Dia kata, kalau tidak, what's the use of having the board? What's the use of having the best person in the management? There's one thing you can be rest assured, tak payah dengar cakap I or from the witnesses. If you examine members of the senior management and the board, not one person who's not highly qualified. The word is highly qualified. So what's the use of having highly qualified people paid so much for their allowance and salary if they are not performing? And then blame the Prime Minister for every decision. Okay? Any other question? Yes. Mai dekat sikit. That's why I asked you to come in front. Sorry? Now, we may follow up after this. We may follow up to send some letters. We may, but at the same time, this press conference is a clarification. I hope all those medias that are affected by the wrong reporting will correct it. Tak payah kita buat paperwork lagi lah. Yeah? Anything else?
So basically you're saying it's not this reporting, right? Because the reports were just based on the questions from...
No. The context was misinterpreted.
The question was, do you agree with the criminal court proceedings and findings? Is that it?
No. One of the questions asked was, the criminal court finding is this. And Datuk Seri Najib said, yes, the criminal court finding is, and he repeated. But the rider, the press didn't report. But he said, but nevertheless, my belief and my knowledge has always been, from the beginning until now, that the money came from the donation of the Saudi Arabia. That part tak report. Yeah, so you have to report. Maybe you didn't do it. The members of the press didn't do it. But sometimes yang nakal ni editorial. Okay?
But
all right.
Some of the media, although they use that headline, but when they are reporting, they actually report.
Yeah, but you know, how many orang Malaysia baca more than the headline? This is the problem. Kan? Okay?